If your friends were to describe you, what would they say?
My friends would probably say I'm fun and I'm pretty energetic and compassionate. Yeah.
When have you been overcome with compassion and what happened?
I'd probably say overcome with compassion. So recently I helped my brother. He runs these crazy long distance runs and I have got into that with him. And he ran a 100-mile race about 3 weeks ago. And I helped pace him for the last 18 miles. And I picked him up at about 11 o'clock at night. So we ran all the way through the night. He's been working towards a goal. Not only does he run these things, but he tries to do them where he can, get really good times. He's pretty good at it. He's been trying to do this forever. I mean, he's trying to break this record of 24 hours. It's probably been 4 or 5 years. So 24 hours through the mountains in 100 miles, right? And he's been close a couple times. And so this was, one where he felt like he could do it. I was lucky enough to go through and do this with him, and we got there and we beat it in 22 hours and 59 minutes. That was what we came to that. And it was an interesting thing because it wasn't me running the race. I ran a little bit with him, but the compassion that I had, for him and the sacrifice and to know that, you can keep doing something even if it's a hard situation and you can meet your goals. It was a pretty cool thing. I mean, talk about compassion. I mean, and to make it, even my brother too, so you've made it better. So it was cool. Me and him through the night just running. He was in pretty, bad shape, as you can imagine, running 100 miles. But to drag him through and to be the older brother to say, hey, you can do this, we're almost there, knowing he was sick and hurt, it was pretty cool. Yeah. And then, he got to, just this past weekend, I did a half Ironman, and he was there for me on the other side. So he was able to, help pull me through when I was hurting and had some hard times. And so yeah, that's probably what I'd say.
If you could share any wisdom with the world, what would it be?
Right now, I would say just be kind to everybody. I mean, it's an interesting time we have right now in the world with politics and society and, everything. And I think just if we could all just be more kind to each other, I think a lot of all this craziness would go away. We're still going to have stuff in this world. We always will. That's life. But be kind to everybody. Even people you don't know. This world, I think, it's funny you're asking me that. This has been on my mind for a while. And that, I think, will help a lot of stuff. We just need to be nicer to a lot of people, to everything. And I think all of this contention and everything that we have going on, I think some of it will fade out. So I'd say if I had to give somebody some wisdom, it'd be to be more kind.